What are those important skills that you can't learn by reading a book in college?
Right. I would say one that cuts across work, love, friends, life is having difficult conversations. So in terms of work, talking to weak ties, this is how we learn about new jobs, learn about new opportunities. This talking to new people when you've moved to a new town and you sign up for the walking club or the running club. This is how you make new friends. This is how you talk to someone you think you might like in a bar or at a conference. That being willing to talk to people that you don't already feel comfortable with, and maybe they're different or older or in positions of power or just new, that is the single most important skill because it branches out. It gets you out into all those areas.
We've talked a lot about the reality of the defining decade in your 20s and the just number of reasons why it is a decade of a lot of uncertainty, a lot of change, a lot of opportunity. But one of the things that you wrote about that caught my attention in the 20 something treatment is hope, and how hope is the biggest predictor of future happiness. I mean, what do you see in the 20 somethings that you work with, even the ones that are really, really struggling, that makes you firmly believe and know that everything is going to turn out okay, even if they feel lost today?
This is what I love about working with 20 somethings is that I really have development on my side. The data is on my side. That so yes, I mentioned 20s or the low point of life, sorry, low mental health low point and low points in lots of ways, but all the data show life gets better across the 30s, across the 40s, across the 50s. So I have that confidence and that belief, and positive expectations actually go a long way in terms of giving people belief and hope. So, whether it's a college student who comes into my office or a 25-year-old or the people we've talked about or you who's listening, when people come into my office, I assume that they're going to grow and change in a positive direction. And I feel very confident that I can help them do that, or they can do that. You can do that from listening to a podcast, reading a book. And one of the best parts of my job is that every day I hear from students, clients, readers who say, "Oh my gosh, it's been 5 years and this has happened. I get save the dates all the time, and baby announcements and new job announcements." And so, you know, I have that belief that things are going to work out, can work out. And I think that helps people. I know that helps people. It's one of the best predictors of positive mental health.